Well, the Erie community and local football family mourning the loss tonight of Tyco Swick, who died Monday night. From his work at the Sight Center of Northwestern Pennsylvania to decades of leading the Save an Eye football game, the legacy he leaves has been immeasurable. John Leidig.
In life, we often meet people who were born for their roles. That perfectly describes Tyco Swick. He spent decades running the Erie Center for the Blind that later became known as the Sight Center of Northwestern Pennsylvania.
Well, you think of a life of service, service to his family, which he was number one in everything that he did. But, the decades that he ran what was then the Erie Center for the Blind, making sure that everybody got what they needed. And then you couple that or triple that, I guess, with the 50-some years of doing the Save an Eye game. And it was all the service of others.
Over his decades of work with families who had someone who needed vision assistance, no ask was too big for Tyco.
There was never a time that I called him for something that the answer was no. Never. He would always just, figure out what he had to do to make it work.
As big as his passion was for service and his family, his love for local football was well matched. Alongside Doug White for a number of years, Swick spent decades as a member of the Erie Lions Club and the co-manager of the Save an Eye charity football game. For coaches and players who were a part of this game, it was a bucket list item for generations.
But I had a brief conversation with him that stuck with me for lots of years, and it was brief but meaningful. He said, look, you earned the right to be here. Go play your best game. And it was short, sweet, simple, but that idea that he was able to pass along to me, I remember that for a long time.
For me, his love of the game and his love of trying to help other people out, and make sure that people were, served in this area for their sight needs, and make sure that the players and the coaches were honored and had a great experience with the Save an Eye game.
Tyco Swick was 86 years old.
Well done, Tyco.